Hello, everyone. I'm Daz, and this week's discussion is over the media poking fun at the alleged plan of nearly 500,000 alien hunters to storm Area 51 on September 20th of this year. Whether this is a joke or not, I thought the article would be an interesting one to discuss, and I'll read it and then give you my thoughts. And it comes from Vintage News on July 13th. Over 500,000 people have signed up for a Facebook event to storm the restricted military base in southeastern Nevada known as Area 51 on September 20th at dawn. For decades, the site has captivated conspiracy theorists convinced that the 4,000 square mile desert zone might hold advanced technology from aliens who visited planet Earth. Titled Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us, the event invites users from around the world to join a Naruto run, a Japanese manga-inspired running style featuring arms outstretched backwards and heads forward into the area. We can move faster than their bullets, says the event page, which is written lightly. According to the event's organizers, the raid will require the invaders to run faster than their bullets, but it will be worth it to see them aliens. An Air Force spokesperson told NBC News the service branch was aware of the Facebook post but declined to provide additional comment. Officially, an outpost of Edwards Air Force Base in California, the site became known as Area 51, which was its designation on maps of the Atomic Energy Commission at some point in the 1950s. The base is huge, covering a total of 2.9 million acres and 5,000 square miles of restricted airspace. It is the largest combined air and ground space for peacetime military operations in the free world. The base's current purpose is unknown. Theories of its history range from developing aircraft such as the U-2 plane to examining technology obtained through stealth from foreign governments. Some believe the Apollo 11 moon landing was faked at Area 51. In the late 1980s, a man alleging to have worked at the installation claimed that the government was examining recovered alien spacecrafts there. The area was officially acknowledged as a military site in 2013. That year, the National Security Archive of George Washington University obtained through the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, a formerly classified CIA document that chronicled the history of the U-2 spy plane. The tongue-in-cheek Facebook event comes just a few weeks after a group of senators was briefed about reported encounters between the U.S. Navy and the unidentified aircraft that defies explanation. The government's secrecy regarding Area 51 is no joke. The area is permanently off limits to both civilian and military air traffic. Security clearances are checked, cameras are not allowed. The facility is strictly a place for testing and evaluating aircraft and associated weapon systems, says Peter Merlin, a Los Angeles-based aerospace historian who has written extensively about Area 51. In an interview with NBC, he said that anyone who actually shows up September 20th may find the biggest threat they face won't be bullets, but the unforgiving desert terrain. The security guards could just sit back and wait, Merlin said. They don't have to do anything if they don't want to. The desert will take care of these people. In 2014, a tour bus carrying visitors to the edge of Area 51 crossed the line and entered the base. The driver and his 4 passengers learned a quick lesson about how serious Area 51 is, about its boundaries and its security. Less than 2 minutes after crossing the boundary, the passengers informed their tour guide that a white truck was right on their tail. A gentleman in full military garb gets out, said the guide later. The one on the passenger side, he had a fully automatic rifle. The driver and 4 passengers were each cited with a $650 fine and a misdemeanor charge. The passengers eventually got their charges dropped, but the driver had to pay the fine and was banned from leading tours in the area. So that's that as far as that article goes, and chances are it's just a internet prank, nothing more. Nobody will really show up on that day. But in this day and age where you have people who are doing things like licking ice cream and medical equipment, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. And even if, say, like 5% of that 500,000 showed up, they probably not get to see anything because, like previous cases, there would be security there to stop them, and it is going to be really hot in Nevada that time of year still, and I do feel this is more propaganda as far as the belief in extraterrestrials and aliens goes. It's also more propaganda that everyone who believes in whatever you call a conspiracy theory also has to believe in aliens and all the other ridiculousness, and it kind of lumps everyone together in that way. I do believe there is other life out there, but it's interdimensional and spiritual rather than extraterrestrial. And I feel that we are being prepped for whenever there is some revelation of this, but of course they're going to pass it off as alien life. I don't think this Area 51 thing has anything to do with it. I do feel it's just more of a distraction and smokescreen of what's really going on. But I thought nonetheless it's interesting that they're bringing Area 51 back into the forefront. I did a video on it for my historical paranormal series for one of the episodes, and then I've done one on alien abductions recently, so if you're interested in the topic of extraterrestrials and alien abductions, you can check that out. But I'd like to know what you guys' thoughts are on this. Why do you think that they're using Area 51 right now as a distraction? Do you think there's more to it that maybe I'm overlooking or others are overlooking? Do you think anyone's seriously going to come and actually try to storm Area 51, or do you think this is simply just people being silly on Facebook? Let me know what you guys think. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And also, there is a Friday night live stream planned from 7 to 9. I didn't do it on Monday because I got my wisdom teeth removed, so because of that, I'm resting a few days. So if you're available, feel free to come by for that chat. But thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care, and God bless.